Cracks in the fourth estate. Trump administration imposes new press restriction at the Pentagon. In a move that has drawn sharp criticism from press freedom advocates, the Trump administration has instituted new restrictions on journalists operating within the Pentagon, further intensifying concerns over government transparency and the administration's relationship with the media. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth announced that credentialed journalists will now require official escorts to access most areas of the Department of Defense headquarters in Arlington, Virginia. The policy, effective immediately, bars unescorted access even in previously non-classified open zone. Citing the protection of classified national intelligence and operational security, Hegseth defended the decision. In the memorandum, the department remains committed to transparency, but it is equally obligated to protect sensitive information, the unauthorized disclosure of which could endanger U.S. service members. The memo framed the changes as a matter of national security, asserting that safeguarding intelligence remains an unwavering imperative. Backlash from the press corps, however, the Pentagon Press Association responded with immediate concern, condemning the move as a direct attack on the freedom of the press. The organization pointed out that journalists have historically enjoyed access to unclassified areas of the Pentagon under both Democratic and Republican administration, even in the tense aftermath of the September 11 attack, without raising alarms about operational security. The decision is purportedly based on concerns about operational security, but the Pentagon Press Corps has had access to non-secured, unclassified spaces of decades without issue, the association stated, suggesting the new policy is more about control than safety. The Pentagon has yet to respond formally to the association's statement. This latest move fits a broader trend under President Trump's second term, reflecting the administration's increasing hostility toward traditional media outlets. Since January, the Pentagon has also launched an aggressive investigation into information leaks, placing 3 officials on administrative leave and deploying polygraph tests to enforce compliance. Media organizations deemed critical of the administration, including the New York Times, Washington Post, CNN, and NBC News, have been now removed from their Pentagon offices under a new rational policy. In their place, the department has installed outlets more favorable to the administration, such as Breitbart, One America, New York's Daily Caller, and the New York Post. Officials claim the policy is meant to democratize access to the press corps, but criticize argue it systematically sidelines dissenting voices, chilling implications for transparency on Friday directives, also mandates that journalists acknowledge their responsibility to protect national intelligence and subjects them to enhanced credentialing procedures. New press IDs will prominently identify individuals as members of the media, and further security measures are anticipated. We also anticipate a forthcoming announcement of additional security measures and enhanced scrutiny on the issuance of credential. The growing list of restrictions raises critical questions about the future of press freedom within the US government, particularly within the Pentagon, the nation's epicenter of defense strategy and policy. As investigative journalism faces increasing hurdles, advocates warn that the erosion of press access could diminish public understanding of military operation and weaken democratic accountability. In a democratic society built upon checks and balances, the press serves as a vital watchdog. The current trajectory suggests a shift toward secrecy and control, positioning national security as a justification for policies that may ultimately curb journalistic scrutiny. Whether these changes prove to be temporary precautions or enduring norms will likely hinge on broader political and legal development in the months ahead.